Hey Sergey, welcome to Launch Day.
Uh, hey Dagobert, thank you for inviting me. It's nice to talking with you finally. Yes, I was reading you for the last, I don't know, 1.5 year when I just launched Twitter, and
Yeah,
you were one of the first person that I started reading. I don't remember exactly, but maybe it was you.
I appreciate it. You're part of this new generation of indie makers, not like the old people like us who come from COVID. Like, we're the COVID indie makers, but you're the new generation, every 2 years. Now there's a new one coming with like 13-year-old Indian kids, but you're like the middle generation now. Yeah. So,
Anyway, I feel myself old because I see this 17 years old
yeah.
guys.
How old are you?
I'm 32.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm 36. So yeah, I see. Yeah, it's weird when you see all these. I know we're not supposed to, but I always feel a bit jealous. I'm like, oh fuck, if I had this at their age, man. Yeah.
Oh, me too. At this age, at their age, I didn't even think about building something. I didn't even know about programming at all. At this age, when I was 18, I was just studying at university and doing nothing with programming at all. So I had a
Yeah.
really different mindset. I wanted to be a scientist eventually, but it didn't happen.
I just heard a baby crying. Do you have a kid?
No, I have neighbors who
Oh,
have.
it's just neighbor. I was like, oh, I didn't know you had a baby. That's an interesting story. I
No,
wasn't
I
gonna
don't have
talk
a
about
baby.
it.
I
No,
don't
it's
have
just
children.
neighbor. Okay, cool. Um, nice. Where are you? Where are you located?
I'm located in Düsseldorf, Germany.
Cool. Cool.
Yes.
Is that where you from? Like,
No, I'm from Russia. I moved
yeah.
here 2.5 years ago. My company where I currently work, so I work remotely for a company 9 to 5, and I'm I'm building my products on the side on my free time, and I work
So
as a
you said
software.
nine, you said 9 to 5, but right now it's 4, and you're talking with me instead of working at your job. I'm just being a dick. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, yeah,
So yeah, I moved here. My company relocated me here. I'm
yeah.
grateful for this because it's a big opportunity for me. I moved to Europe. Uh,
Oh yeah, they relocated you. What job do you do?
I'm a software engineer.
Okay, cool. So
Sorry?
awesome. No, no, I'm just trying to understand. That's cool. Uh, and they relocated you, and I work from them. Do you go to the office or you still work remotely?
I work remotely, but there is some changes recently that maybe I will have to go to the office, but it's in another city, so it will be impossible for me to go to the office right now. So I'm trying to find a way how I will continue working remotely, basically.
Yeah,
But
I
I hope
see. Yeah.
everything will be fine. I've been working for this company for almost 5 years right now,
Oh wow.
and I think I would say I'm a loyal to them, and I love the company and so on. So I don't know. Let's see. Let's see.
So you actually love your job. That's interesting. And you're still building on the side. How is that working?
Uh, I would say I love it because it's it's less creative. I would say because
Yeah.
while I'm building my products, I feel more freedom. I see I can do like some really stupid shit, really stupid things.
Like what? Like what?
Like what recently I recorded a video where I was like robbing with a robbing mask.
Oh yeah, I saw this. Oh, you mean that in that sense? Yeah, I saw your
Yes,
videos.
yes.
You're having a
So
lot of fun on X. Yeah, yeah.
at 9 to 5, I'm just really have to do like one thing. Yes, I'm always have to sit in front of my computer. I have to do only one thing in most cases, yes, and it becomes really boring. I really don't understand people who just work 9 to 5 as a software engineer for I don't know 10 years, and then I guess some kind of depression comes to him. after 10 years of working and doing like the same things, like, of course you can change it a little bit, but anyway, if you continue doing this programming stuff, it it becomes some boring stuff for you, and you
Yeah.
become more depressing person, and you become more introvert, I guess. And the only way is to move to manager, to become manager at some point. Yes,
Yeah.
you have to become more extrovert, and you can get more money from this. And it's the only way for software engineers to really earn some real money. So you
Keep
have to go to
evolving.
managers. Yes.
Yeah. In Europe, at least, because in US, you can just wait for Meta to hire you and give you $100 million, bonus.
Yes.
No, I know. Actually, in the US, I think you can make way more without being a manager. But in Europe, it's way more like, everything makes about the same. So,
Actually, when I
yeah,
moved to Europe, I just realized what's the difference between um, actually what's the gap between the Europe and the US. I mean, in salaries and way of living and so on. So I've been visiting the US about 2 years ago, and I right now I have like I spent there 3 months, and I
yeah,
have in my mind I have right now like clear comparison of Europe and the US and how they live and how much the Americans earn and what's the kind of problems do they face in their day life and so on.
So what's one thing you noticed that shocked you?
Where in Europe or
Like
in
in comparison, when you compare both, what's one thing that's a bit obvious?
I think I couldn't say about whole Europe. Yes, I was living in Germany.
Yeah,
So in Germany, I think the biggest problem is that people live by rules. So people don't want to do something creative, really creative. Everything is not. mm, in America, they are more creative, I think, because
yeah,
you go outside and you see these people and you understand like it's another world actually, like comparing to this, and you can say even for how people what kind of clothes people wear. Yes, so in the US it's more bright, and here you can see like it's more, I don't know how to say, it's not that bright. Yes, and it's much.
yeah. A bit more bland, a bit more cold.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess when I think of Germany, the first thing I think is never creativity. Like
Yeah.
like the first thing I think is like amazing, washing machine or something like that. I imagine like amazing
Okay.
industry type of products, like shit like this, like advanced industry and engineering, and I guess that's a cliche for everyone, but yeah,
Yeah. This is why eventually I'm thinking about moving to the US. I'm also afraid of this
Mhm.
because it's a
Yeah,
really, especially right now, it's a really big risk, because I heard a lot of stories and people moving out from the US right now, and I have some relatives who were living there, and then at some point they realized like we're moving back to our home country
yeah.
because it's
Can you just, I'm sorry, be careful, because like I think your computer is moving a bit, and so the camera is shaking a lot
shit.
when you move your hands and shit. Uh, so anyway, yeah, you were saying, yeah, moving to the US.
But I would like to try it at some point because I think it can open a lot of opportunities, and this is could be a
Yeah,
big step.
definitely.
Because I don't
Yeah.
know, I was living here in Europe for 2.5 years, and I think that I'm already know it. Like, I don't know what else it can offer to
No,
me.
but it's funny. The Russian I know, and my fiance is Russian, so I know some Russians. And I
Okay.
also worked there like 15 years ago. I lived 1 year in Moscow. But you all want to travel. I noticed that. I noticed that. I think there's this desire to discover the world. Like, it's not the first time I hear that. This desire to travel, to see things, and new experiences all the time. That's interesting. You say that. Yeah, you're not the first one to tell that.
I don't want to settle in here in Germany, definitely. I don't like
Mm,
the language, to be honest, and I have to. I'm
Hmm.
really. It's hard for me to learn it. I'm really spend a lot of time on it, and I have my tutor currently. Uh,
Yeah.
so it's. I don't see myself here like to be integrated 100% in like I don't know in 15 years. I don't feel myself like this.
So how do you think you can go to the US? Do you have a thinking of a plan already?
I think in my startup will be so big, like they eventually give me like talent visa or something like this.
No, you can. Like I think I can get it just because of
Yeah,
having
you for
100K
sure.
followers.
Yeah, you for sure can
Yeah, but
do it.
like that's not that crazy. Like it's
Yes.
I just have followers on Twitter. Like it's not that.
Yeah.
Um, and so yeah,
My close
you could
friend
you.
recently, sorry, my close friend recently won um, green card lottery.
Oh, he won it. I never knew anybody who won this shit.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God,
And she
he
was
won the green
playing
card.
like for the first time in her lifetime.
Wow, I think you have 3% chance, so that's good. Yeah,
Depends on the
that's a good.
country, but I think something like this.
She's Russian too, because that would be even more funny.
Yes, yes.
Oh my God, wow. Yeah, so it's not a fake lottery, because
No, of course not.
yeah,
Not of course
that's
not.
cool. That's awesome. Um, yeah, you could get hired by Gumroad, because I know he hires guys from around the world, and now he pays for them to move to New York, and it's 250K a year, and you could try that. We had one guy in the first launch day, Raul, who does Git Digest, and he used to work at Gumroad. And he even moved to New York, but then he got into a fight with Sahil, like the boss of Gumroad, and he quit. But uh, at least you can go work to Gumroad. That could be a thing. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just thinking if you want to go to the
Uh,
US.
yeah, I don't want to follow. I don't want to go to the US and work for somebody, I guess. It will be really
Mm,
stressful, yes, because the
mm,
culture is really different. And here right now, I have an opportunity to do something on the side uh,
yes.
and doing my main job. Yes, so in America, I think it could be different. It would be much harder.
That's an image we have of them. But I worked for like 14 months for one American company. That was my job for a while, 7 years ago, 8 years ago. And it's kind of like bullshit. Like they like to say that they work 80 hours a week. It's not true. Like it's not true at all. Like it's just that they count, all the wasted time they count it. At least in France, I noticed if you have like if you're a good productive person in France, no problem working with the US. So I think in Germany would probably be the same or. So I think it's a bit of a myth, this thing. It's not that
Maybe.
they're lazy. It's just like the myth of them. It's just that they're always thinking about it, always talking about business, but they're
Yeah.
not. At the end of the week, they didn't do much more than you and me. Like actually the same. So, yeah, just
I
my two
remember.
cents.
I remember when I was living there, and almost everyone had some side gigs. Like everyone was doing some main job, and then at evening they were driving Uber or something like this.
Oh my God,
Because
yeah, no,
everyone like living from salary to salary, you know,
yeah, it's true.
and it's hard. I was living in Los Angeles, and I remember I was seeing a show like comedy show with a stand up comedy show,
Mm-hmm.
and one guy he was talking where is he living, and he was proud like because he was renting an apartment alone without roommates, you know.
Roommates, yeah, 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 because they all have roommates because sadly it's expensive. So
Yeah,
many people have roommates until like 30, or even
yeah.
more. Yeah, that's a different world, man. Uh, okay, so so is it your indie for the past year and a half, 2 years, or did you do that for a longer time?
Oh, I've been doing it for 10 years.
Okay, that's
And
just Twitter
my
that you
my
started
first
recently.
product I built about 10 years ago, but it wasn't about I don't remember. It was like just for fun, I guess. I had some
Hmm.
users,
What was it?
but I wasn't thinking about money. I was just for fun. It wasn't so serious, and
What was the product?
oh, it was I was scraping a very popular social network in Russia. It's called Vkontakte. Maybe you know
Yeah,
that.
Vkontakte, yeah, it's the
Yes,
Facebook copycat, basically.
Paveldorf
Yeah,
is a founder.
yeah.
I was scraping this Vkontakte, and we were gathering this giveaway events from different groups. Like
Oh,
if
scraping all the giveaways. Okay.
yes, and we
Oh
were
my God.
putting it in our site on our website, and people who like these giveaways, they could just go to our website and just participate in different giveaways, you know.
Well, that's not stupid. That's kind of like Groupon or some shit. It's like interesting because like
Yeah,
some people, they're really into this shit. Yeah.
yeah, sure.
Okay,
Then
so you did, yeah, go ahead.
then I was doing different stuff for a long time, and uh, nothing actually worked. And I was coming from my job and doing something, and it's been many projects. And at some point, I realized like I have to do something differently, and I opened
Yeah.
Twitter like 1.5 years ago, and it actually changed my approach at all. So I started doing it uh, differently, absolutely differently, because I started reading how other people doing it,
Mhm.
started reading you, Peter Levels, and etc., etc. And I realized that I was doing it not the correct way, and I have to just build some maybe scrappy product, launch
Like
it.
in what sense? Like after reading all this, what you think you were doing wrong?
Can you repeat, please?
What do you think you were doing? Like after once you realized, what were you doing wrong in the past, you think?
I was afraid, I guess. I was afraid of facing a market. So that's the biggest problem. So when you postpone your launch because you're afraid that
Yeah.
market will be just a wall, you don't want to hear this void, because you launch your product and no
It's
one,
like
no one,
it's
no
like
one
taking a
cares.
cold shower. It's like jumping in a cold swimming pool or something
Yes.
like that. Yeah.
And I was postponing my products every time. Like I was building like I was just um, this success
Imagining.
of my product were living only in my head. I was
Yeah.
thinking about future, like, oh, it will be cool if I add this feature, or I will run my ad, it will give me this money, and I was living in my head. But
Yeah.
when you release it, you understand, like, no,
Yeah. I see.
you're
I see.
not
Yeah.
even close. What is happening in your head, you're not even close.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. People know that I've been through this also for sure. So yeah. Um. So you started learning on Twitter, and how did you come to build this product that you're presenting now? How did what was the journey to have this
Um,
idea?
so I wanted to record my product. Yes, I started searching for tools for screen recorders, and I found out like the cost is really high for some of them, or they are really buggy. So, but eventually I bought a product. It was amazing product, so I really liked it. It costed a lot, but eventually I recorded a video of my product. It was before this, so it was another product,
Yeah.
and I realized like I really love this space. I really love working with video, because previously I was also working with, like, I was trying to create video editor, and this I decided, yeah, I really love this space. I really think it's the future. So we have a lot of AI tools currently, and they give opportunity to create products faster, and a lot of people jumping into this area with Lovable, with Replit. They trying to create something, and of course they need to present it. Yes, and if
Mm.
my tool will help them with this.
So you see that the market of builders is growing, and so this
Yes, for
tool is
sure.
for them.
Yes.
Yeah, I see. I see. So yeah, show us because I'm curious to see, this
Okay.
product. And you said before this call that you were like had to rebuild it this morning, right?
No, I just rebuilt it like 10 minutes ago.
Okay. So can you say why?
I rebuilt it because I need to uh, in order to share my screen and show my product. So I need to change a little bit in my product, so it will be shown right now. So
Yes,
because
because
for
since
tech,
because it's a screen recording tool, I guess, automatically you hide your interface from
yes,
screen recording tools. Otherwise, it would be weird
yes,
when
exactly.
you record something. Cool.
So can I share? Yes.
Yeah, you can share. Go ahead. I was gonna say Davai because I speak Russian almost now, but okay, you can go. Okay.
Am I sharing?
Yeah.
Yes.
You can close the window where you see me because it will be recorded, this thing. No, just close. Yeah. Cool. Okay. I was gonna say, oh, so you built Notion. Okay. Okay, I was confused. Okay.
So this is the icon of my screen recorder.
Screen
After
charm. Yeah.
Screen Charm, yes, I really love the name. So I'm so in love with it.
Oh my God. Okay, that's a good sign, I guess. Cool.
uh, so here you can select what do you want to record. You can select camera, you can select microphone, you can select system audio, you can select display, window area. So let's try to select Google Chrome and record it.
I see. Yes. Okay.
It started recording. We can click somewhere here, type something, click here, click on trash, and that's it. For example,
Okay.
this thing that was, yeah. Can you see this smooth effects?
Yeah, I see that it's zooming in a smooth way. Oh, I see what you mean now. Yeah, because at first I'm like, yeah, well, that's just a screen recording. But now it's a whole story. Now it's like telling the story of what you were doing.
Yes. And here you can change your backgrounds. Uh, maybe this one. Yes. Change your padding.
That's super useful also for, I don't know, somebody who's like a YouTuber and he demos product, like not
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
somebody. Yeah.
You can change also like different properties like cursor size, speed of cursor.
Nice.
If you have webcam recording, you also can change the size of webcam recording. So I'm still adding new features currently.
What's the
There
thing that you think is that you're the proudest or the coolest thing that you made?
I think that I'm the proudest thing is that it's working and it's not buggy because the first versions were really it had a lot of bugs and
Yeah.
right now I think I'm proud like it doesn't have so many bugs that it was before and the export thing recently I spent about a month on improving export speed. So
Wow.
I rewrote I don't know half of the project because I selected not the correct framework before, and I changed it, and the export speed was increased by 3.8 times.
Yeah.
So, and I had my users and they were complaining about the export speed. So recently I improved it a lot and it started working really fast, I guess, from my side. So
You know
I'm
that
really
that's
proud.
that I hear you. Yeah. You know that's something I had another interview today and the guy said Dominic. He said sometimes Dominic Summer that UX can be a feature, like UX can be a value proposition, good UX of a product. And speed also, I think. Like speed, it's something that's underrated. But like I'm like speeds and not having bugs, like you said, because
Yeah.
you said you tried other alternatives, like when you were needing to make this video yourself before, and there's lots of bugs. And like something that works fast without bugs, it's crazy, but sometimes it's enough, to just to stand out. Because like I have this example with this app I use for recording called Riverside. I'm angry at them because sometimes there's bugs, when we record this podcast. But I tried all the alternatives and oh my God, it's a nightmare. Like the alternative, you can't imagine. Like some of these things, they literally lose your recording. Like you record something and at the end it's gone. Riverside, there's some bugs, but they're always going to help me. They're always going to recover the recording. And some tools, like for example, yesterday, like for 1 week, my Mac is slow and I didn't know why. And that's because one of these tools, it had a bug. And when I installed it, there were like 60 gigabytes of cache somewhere that was completely useless, hidden in my, even after I uninstalled it, it was still there, this fucking thing. And so yeah, good engineering, fast and not bugs. That's something.
Yeah, I think founders should focus on critical things. So, okay, if we're talking about Riverside, I don't know exactly, but I think in case if you provide some kind of this like Zoom tool, yes, you have to focus on really critical things like saving your recordings. Yes, it's critical thing. If it doesn't work, your users will be pissed, just
Yeah,
pissed.
that's it. Yeah. Because
So
some
you can
competitors, they have amazing AI tools, but I don't really give a shit. I just want the good recording. Yeah.
Yeah, you could not pay much attention to some other details, but this, like saving your recordings must work. Yes, and that's just a rule of thumb. I don't know for
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, so that's cool, man. So what's your vision for a screen charm? What do you see it in 1 year? How is it gonna look like, or in 6 months?
Uh, First of all, I want to build something more robust because some right now it still has some instabilities, I would say, and it doesn't work the way I would like it to work eventually. So I'm improving it. I'm improving
Like what?
I'm improving some like inconveniences, some people asking me and for example, I don't have ability to save a project and then return to it. So if I make a screen recording, I cannot right now like save it and I don't know, I cannot close the app
Yeah, I
and
see.
return it to after a few days.
It's interesting because I never even imagined. Because like I only screen record with the Mac, so it's just like the default, which has no way of saving anything, but no progress. I mean, um, that's really cool idea. That's really cool to make it more robust, kind of like more like an editing tool almost, where you can save your progress.
Yes, and also I want to add like ability to add text animation, ability to just maybe some stock videos or maybe custom videos, adding some custom videos. There is a lot of things actually, and a lot of features that I can.
Yeah. This morning I was talking with a founder who made, uh, for 4 years, he built a screenshotting tools for developers. So just screenshots. It's called Snapify. But it was the most perfect screenshot for your presentations if you're a developer. So you could pick, for example, show code with the right, color highlighting. With like you could pick the language that your code was written in, so the screenshot will highlight in the perfect way. And it's crazy when you go deep into a small problem like this, what ideas you can find. So I think it's cool if you really focus on like, okay, best screen recording, and now you're like, oh, you need to edit, you can import videos, and then it becomes this crazy cool tool, that can provide a new kind of value that so far doesn't exist. Yeah.
Yes, for sure. But right now I'm facing problems when I'm adding new features
Yeah.
and old features stopped working at some point.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, that's not
Right?
good. Yeah,
At some
yeah.
point, it becomes so big. The product becomes so big, like adding new features become like a nightmare because and I need to test a lot. I need to change a lot.
You need to rebuild, like change the architecture so it's more. Yeah,
And I think my speed decreases over time
yeah.
when it have more features. My speed really decreases. So I also
That's that's a very good point, and I had this problem with my previous startup. Is once you, because at first it seems, oh, I'm gonna add all these features, and adding features is easy, but once you have all these features, then you have to maintain them, and then it slows you down. So that's why having less features is sometimes a good move. Yeah,
yes.
that's tough. Cool. So before ending this, so you went to see Skrillex in concert because my dream is to go see Skrillex, and I saw on X that you said you sent me a picture of you at this concert like years ago, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. But I was going to this Ziget festival because of Fred again, if you know Fred again.
Yeah.
So I'm a fan of him, and I was going to to this festival because of him, and it was crazy. Yes, I had so many so many
Yeah.
emotions. I went with
Oh
my
man.
wife, so we had so great time there.
Oh, you're married. So how did you meet her? Where does she come from?
She's originally from Uzbekistan, if you know this country.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So originally she's from Uzbekistan, but when she was 10 years old, she moved to Russia. Her parents moved to Russia,
I see. Yeah.
uh, to Moscow, and we met on Sri Lanka with her. So we were surfing. We were in the surf camp alone. So and we met each other, and that's actually crazy because I missed my flight because of I didn't have a coronavirus test, and I missed my
Oh.
flight, and I stayed on Sri Lanka for additional 2 weeks, and this is why we became more closer. So, and
Oh wow. And then you moved back to Russia, and so she followed you to Düsseldorf. You got married, everything.
no, actually, I followed her to Düsseldorf because
Oh, nice. You didn't say that. Yeah.
we were living in Frankfurt, yes, but then she found a job in Düsseldorf recently. Uh, and this is why I moved to Düsseldorf, yes, like 6 months ago.
That's this thing also with indie hiking is you are free to move. Like my fiance, she's not so obsessed with her career, let's be honest, but she was also thinking, oh, maybe I want to work in London. And she was like, would you come with me? Like challenging me, oh, would you? I'm like, yeah, sure. And she was like, oh, you would? Okay. And so, because, when you're like, that's the point. Like, we can go. I mean, now I want to stay in France because I want to do things with France specifically, but, we have this freedom, indie hiking, that's the goal, man, that you can just go, somewhere, can go to Sri Lanka, can go to London, can go to Germany. You can follow your girlfriend or she can follow you. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm agree. I'm also looking for this freedom, I guess. And but first of all, I'm looking for freedom of mind, I guess, because uh, I will do only things that I really like to do, I guess, at some point. Maybe it becomes at some point boring, yes, because working on the same project, and maybe I'm still have my like you don't know pink glasses on it. I don't know exactly.
But it's good, have pink glasses for a few years, then you move on to something else. It's fine. It's
Yes,
good, it keeps the excitement going.
yeah, exactly.
Well, do you have anything you wanted to say?
Uh, I don't know. I don't know.
No, because I
Follow
thought
your
I
dream,
interrupted you.
guys.
Yeah, follow your dreams. Yeah, 100%,
Follow
man.
your heart. I don't know exactly this advice. I think they are so stupid because most advice are stupid. Just do what you think you have to do. That's it, I guess.
Yeah, 100%.
And just a
Yeah.
second, I have something. Just a second.
Yeah. Oh my God. He prepared something, guys. Oh my God. He's excited, I bet. Oh my God. He's
It didn't
throwing
work.
some
I'm
confetti.
sorry, it didn't work, but
No,
I
it worked.
tried.
I saw confetti. Yeah, we have confetti on launch day. So,
Yeah, it's launch
yeah.
day, guys.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Yeah. You notice there's confetti on launch day. When people upload, clap on the product, there's confetti showing for everybody.
Yeah.
Small ones. But anyway. Uh, well, awesome, man. I was glad to finally meet you and glad to have you here. And I hope, launch day brings you some sales, some feedback, some good vibes.
Thank you, Dagobert. I was so glad to talk with you eventually. So, following you and wishing you all the best with your It's Launch Day product. I think it's a great idea. I love the idea with interviews. It's so different, and I think you can change the field. Yes. So, wishing you
Yeah.
luck in this.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Good luck to you. Bye.
Okay. Bye bye.